Hi, good morning. It is Belinda Byfield here. You guys can call me Belle, and I'm so excited to share with you today 2 of my top 5 tips to crush it on Facebook. Now, if you want all 5, you're going to have to wait to the end for my free giveaway, where I'm going to share all 5 with you anyway. But on this live, whether you're watching the live or the replay, I'm going to give you my top 2. So if you are watching live, then let me know by dropping hashtag live in the comments below. And if you are watching the replay, then drop hashtag replay in the comments below, and I can come back and say hey later. Also, let me know where you are watching from. I'm in the gorgeous Perth, Western Australia. I actually got up early this morning and did my 5 a.m. workout, had my shower, and then because I went hot and then colder after the shower, I'm like dressed up as winter, but it still feels like summer outside, but my house is nice and cool, so it's weird, I know. So my top 2 tips out of my 5 on how to crush it on Facebook. But if you want all 5, you're going to need to wait until the end for my free giveaway. So if you're excited, let me know. If you have comments, okay then. Facebook, I'm staying up on my phone late, so I can actually see if you guys are interacting with you. Drop me some comments so I can see if this is working. I've got my top 5 tip, or my top 2 tips ready to go for you guys, but I can't see anything on my screen, so I'm just going to log in on my computer to make sure this is working properly. Technology, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's crap. You just got to go with the flow, right? Okay. All right, I'm not seeing anything on here yet. It's still loading. All right. So if you are joining me, then say hi in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from. Remember, hashtag live if you're watching live, or hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. And I'm going to give you my top 2 tips on how to crush it on Facebook. If you're ready, drop ready in the comments. I do have 5 top tips, and I'm going to do a free giveaway at the end. There we go. I can start to see stuff now. Awesome. It's working. Yay. All right. So you need to watch to the end to get all 5, but I'm going to share my top 2 for now. I can close this down now that I know that it's working. Excellent. So my number 1 tip is your bio, which is abbreviated for biography, right? So what I recommend that you do is choose 5 key words. So 5 words that not only describe who you are, what you're passionate about, what you love, but also the type of person you are wanting to attract as either a customer or a business partner. So 5 words that describe you, who you are, what you're passionate about, and that's also going to attract those types of people as well. Right, Facebook are finally catching up with my comments. I can see comments that I think some of you wrote like right at the very beginning. I swear Apple is trying to make me upgrade my phone. Like legit, I am being totally honest. They're trying to make me upgrade, and I'm not. So choose 5 keywords. Then I want you to also add an emoji to each of those key words. Number 1, it makes it more visually appealing. It makes it fun. It shows that you're fun as well, right? We don't want business and Facebook to be boring. It's social media, so be social, have fun. So 5 keywords, 5 emojis, and then this is how you're going to add it to your bio. So instead of just going onto Facebook and clicking on edit bio and typing it up and allowing Facebook to display it however they want to display it, right? I want you to go to an app on your phone. If you're an Apple user like me, you have the Notes app. For you Android lovers, I'm sure there is an app that you can use for typing up notes. And I want you to write it out exactly how you want it to appear on Facebook. So for me, each of my keywords is on one line after the other. They're not just all like random going across. They're one line after the other. I've got an emoji at the front to have some to combine them all together, so to speak, like to make it more visually appealing. And then I have an emoji at the back end of the keyword that is a symbol for what my keyword is, right? If that makes any sense to you at all. And so I write that out on my Notes app. So I do my little plus symbol, which is what I chose, and I wrote my word, as an example, mumpreneur. And then my little emoji that I wanted. And then I went to the next line and I did it until I had my 5 words with my pictures to match. And then I held my finger down on my phone to copy the text. And then I go over to my Facebook profile and edit the bio and paste it. That way you are getting each of your keywords one line after the other, and it's visually appealing. It looks awesome. It makes it stand out more. And so remember, 5 keywords that explain who you are, what you're passionate about, what you love, what you stand for, but also those are the words that are going to attract other people. So think about who your ideal prospect is, who is your ideal customer, who is your ideal business partner, and base it on you and who you want to attract as well. So 5 keywords with emojis, create it in your Notes app so that you can copy and paste it over and it will look exactly how you want it to look. Amazing. If you love that tip, drop me a heart in the comments below. Right, so that's number 1 tip. I have 5 top tips. I'm going to share my top 2, and then at the end I'm going to do a free giveaway for all 5. So my second top tip is Facebook stories. If you're doing Facebook stories, let me know. Drop story below. Facebook stories are amazing, right? I've said for, how long has Facebook Live been out for? 2 years maybe? However long Facebook Live has been out for, I've said Facebook Live is king or queen, right? Depending on if you're male or female. And it allows you to build your know, like, trust factor like nothing else. But you can't do 8 Facebook Lives a day, right? People are going to unfollow you, they're going to unfriend you, but video and sharing that authentic self of who you are, what you stand for, what you love, a bit about your life, behind the scenes look, that's where you can use Facebook stories. And have you ever wondered why reality TV is so popular? Guys, I used to be obsessed, like literally obsessed with reality TV. I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I was watching The Real Housewives of Orange County. I know there's like a gazillion other Real Housewives shows now, but back when I was watching it, there was just one. And I was so interested in other people's lives. That's why all these reality shows are so popular. Because people love that behind the scenes look. They love seeing what other people are up to. And you can use your Facebook stories for exactly that. Now, I recommend that you do at least 5 stories a day. And if you're in business, you not only want to share your life on Facebook story, you want to share your product and you want to share your business. But it doesn't have to be direct. As an example, one of the products in my company is a nutritional drink, which I drink every morning. So every morning on my Facebook story, I've got my phone set up, it's recording, I'm just chatting about my day or maybe the workout that I just did or what I have coming up while I'm making my drink. I'm not talking about my product, but people can see me using it. And every day, without fail, I get messages from people, and some of you are watching because I can see who's watching, I just can't see comments. Some of you have messaged me, right? Saying, what are you drinking? What does it taste like? What does that do? You could be in makeup, skincare, nail care, hair care. You could have a service, whatever it is. You can share your product with people on Facebook story, but without selling them on it, just you using it. So you want a mixture of lifestyle, of your product, of what you love, what you're passionate about, so that people feel like they know you, like they trust you, and they like you. Know, like, trust. I said that the wrong way around. Know, like, trust factor, right? So Facebook stories is a game changer. So at least 5 a day, and come up with your own storyboard. So if you've watched my stories, and I create all of my stories on Instagram, I love all the options on Instagram in regards to the stories. I love the filters. I love the fonts that you can choose. And then I have my Instagram set up to automatically save my Instagram stories to my camera roll. And then I just upload them to Facebook story. You might hate Instagram. You might not want to use Instagram. You can do it exactly the same way. You can create it in Facebook story. But I was using Instagram story before Facebook came out with Facebook story, so I've just stuck with it. So if you've watched mine, you know that typically most days you're going to see some of the same thing. When I take my dog for a walk in the morning, I show that. If there's a nice sunrise, I'll show that because I'm out at ridiculous hours in the morning because I just love the morning. You'll see me making up my drink in the morning. You'll see me talking about my workout, right? And then I add things in throughout the day that I'm up to, whether that's stuff with the kids because I homeschool our kids, or if we're out and about doing something fun, I will make a story about it. Now, if I'm checking in somewhere, and this is something that I really want to talk about because no one else does, and I think it's really, really important to think about. You want to think about where you want to be in your business in 5 or 10 years, not just about where you are now. So if I'm out somewhere, just say we go out for lunch, and I take a Facebook story, maybe it's a restaurant where there's a playground for the kids. So I take a story of the kids playing on the playground, and it's like my husband and I are on a date by ourselves because the kids are off playing, right? Win-win, hello. So I might take a story of that. So I'll take the story, and a story is a 15-second video, or you can do a still photo, or you can just do text. It's up to you. It's very versatile. Typically, I'll do videos or boomerangs, and I'll take that story. I'll click on the little down arrow, which is up the top, which saves it to my camera roll, and then I'll put my phone down because you want to enjoy the moment, right? I don't want my head in my phone the whole time I'm out with my family. And then once I have left that place, either on the way home in the car if I'm not driving, or when I get home, I will post that story, and I'll click on the little sticker icon, choose location, and check in. That way, my story is going to show on the location where that restaurant is. So as an example, I live in Perth, right? So if I went to a restaurant in the city and checked in at that location on a story, then anyone that watches Perth stories on Instagram or Facebook, they're going to see my story. The stories that I post that have check-ins on them get hundreds more viewers than just my regular stories when I don't check in. Now, you can't abuse it. You can't overuse it and check in on every single story because people are not going to watch it and they won't show it. And I know that because I've done it. And then no one was watching. So choose only one. I've got several in a location. Choose just one to check in on. And then you're going to have your reach expanded. And the reason I wait till I get home is because there are crazy people out there, right? And as I said, you don't just want to think about where your business is right now. What's your goal for 5 years from now? What's your goal from 10 years from now, right? Do you think that Jennifer Aniston, right? Jennifer Aniston's my favorite actress, so I'm going to use her as an example. If she did Instagram stories or Facebook stories and she went to a restaurant, do you think she'd take a story and check in while she was still there? No, because a whole gang of people are going to rock up, right? She'd do it after she left. And I'm not comparing myself to Jennifer Aniston's status by any means, but I know where my business is going to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now, and I want to get into those habits, okay? You want to get into those habits now, and social media, your location and exposure is available for everybody to see. So you want to make sure that you are protecting yourself and your family, but while still using all of the full benefits that social media has to offer. So come up with your own storyboard. What are the things that you do every day that match your brand? You know, that buy into those 5 keywords that we spoke about, where it's who you are, it's what you're about, it's what you're passionate about, what you stand for, but it's also the type of person you want to attract, okay? What can you do on stories that match that you do in your life every day? So for me, it's working out every day. It's walking my dog. It's doing my workout. It's making up my nutritional drink in the morning. I might show what essential oils I'm putting in my diffuser that day. I might show some of the, the kids doing maths but playing a game to learn. I might show if I got my nails done, or if I'm getting my hair done, or whatever it is. Share your life, but have a few things that you are consistent with every single day. So share your life, share your product, share your business, and sometimes you can be very direct. I've done stories where I've actually talked about my product, the benefits, why you need it, with a clear call to action. But 99% of the time they are indirect, and those people are attracted to me. So those are my top 2 tips. So it's Facebook story and your bio. If you're going to implement these, let me know in the comments. If you found value in those, drop value in the comments so I know I just haven't been blathering to myself here, because I can't see anything on my screen now. Even all of the people that have joined have disappeared. So I don't know what Facebook's trying to do. It's actually Apple, I know, trying to make me upgrade. I know that. I've even tagged them in stories, telling them, I know you're trying to make me upgrade. It's not happening. They didn't reply. But if you want all of my 5 tips, so they were my top 2, if you want all 5, then here's what I want you to do. I want you to drop the word free, so F-R-E-E, in the comments below, and I'm going to send you a link where you can download my PDF that I created that goes through my top 5 tips. Now guys, I've been doing this for nearly 3 years. Do you know that next week, next Wednesday, I believe, Wednesday's the 28th, is my 3-year anniversary in network marketing and with my company. Oh my gosh, 3 years, I can't believe it. And so I looked at my business for the first 2 years, and I've built 90% on Facebook. My sponsor, him and his wife, they live in Florida, right, in the United States of America. I'm in Perth, Australia, the most isolated city in the world, and we communicated via Facebook. I built my business via Facebook. I've got 3 kids that I homeschool, and a husband and a dog and a house and everything that life throws at you, right? And so I looked at my business from my first 2 years, ran all of my reports, and just utilizing Facebook, I was able to build an organization in 2 years that produces 6 figures in sales every month. Like, I don't have to do anything, and there's 6 figures in sales every single month, okay? And if you want to know how to do that, the exact game plan that I implemented to create that, because I documented everything, I know what works, I know how I did it, we've duplicated that within our organization as well. But I've been asked for so long to put it into a course so that people can go through it as like a home study type thing in their own time. And after a year of people asking me to do it, I finally did it. Yay! And so my course is called Crush It on Facebook. It's a super intensive 6-video series. You get added to a private Facebook group as well, which I'm in there once a week doing lives on all of the most up-to-date Facebook stuff. I'm actually going live in there tomorrow to share how to create your cover photo. So how to customize it and make it pretty and brand yourself with your cover photos, all for free, right? So I'm going live in my Crush It on Facebook group in there, talking about cover photos and how to create them. I'm going to share my screen on my computer and show you exactly how I did it. And I do one of those every week. And so it's a 6-part video series that you have lifetime access to. You get added to the Facebook group as well. And it's just so awesome to see the results people get with literally the first thing they implement. It is awesome. Love that hashtag, Cheryl. That's the first comment I've seen this whole time. Crush It on Facebook. I love it. So if you want to be a part of my Crush It on Facebook course, still drop the word free in the comments below, because on that link that I'm going to send you to download my free PDF of my top 5 tips, there's also a link to get more information on there about my Crush It on Facebook course. And I want you to join us in it. I want to help you crush it on Facebook, and where I can teach you exactly the game plan that I used to create a team that produces 6 figures in sales every single month in less than 2 years, and you can do it too, right? So remember, drop free in the comments. I will send you the link to my free download. If you want more information on my course as well, that's there too. And I appreciate all of you so very much. And remember, guys, to be bold, to be brave, and have fun. I'll see you guys later. Bye.